Shalom. First, I want to say all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. Double honor to the elders of GMS and to the brother that's doing the work in faith and in truth. Honor to you, brother. And I'm going to read out Psalm chapter 37. I'm going to start at verse 7. Psalm 37, verse 7. Rest in the Lord and wait patiently for Him. So we have to rest in the Most High and wait patiently for Him. We can't rush in and do things in our own without the Most High. We always have to rest. We always have to wait for Yahushua. Wait until He gives us the answer to strike. Because a lot of jigs out there, they're always rushing things, trying to get things to be done speedily. But the scriptures say you have to wait upon Yahushua and wait patiently, because you got the nigga like Lahab and the other niggas out there who are once upon the truth. They couldn't wait patiently. So what ended up happening? They gave up. They assumed that Yahushua was gonna come by the year 2000. But when they found out he didn't show up, they gave up. You have to wait on the Most High. And he said, rest in the Lord and wait patiently for Him. So you have to wait on Yahushua until the time come. And he said, fret not thyself because of him who prosper in his way, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass. That's talking about the so-called white men, the Edomite. They bring wicked devices to pass, like their philosophy, many ways, or many different technology that they use to destroy our people. The Most High said, be now afraid of this man. And he says right here, cease from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not thyself in any wise to do evil. So while we are yet alive to this day, we're not supposed to do any evil. The Most High is not happy when we doing things that's not par according to the scripture. When we're doing things our way, that's evil to Yahweh Yahushua. For evildoers shall be cut off, but those that wait upon the Lord, they shall inherit the earth. For evildoers shall be cut off. So the evil of this world is going to be cut off. But those that wait upon the Lord, those that wait in Yahweh Yahushai, and that's talking about Esau, but as well as for you jigs out well. For all you jigs out there, you so-called Negro, Native Indian, and Lion tribe, if you're not doing if you're not doing what's according to the scripture, not doing what you're supposed to do, you're gonna be cut off along with the evildoer in this world. You're not gonna take place in that deliverance. The only one that's gonna be taking place in the deliverance, or those that are doing the work of the Most High, faithfully. And he said that we are going to inherit the earth, and it's gonna happen. For yet a little while, and the wicked shall not be. Yet thou shalt diligently consider his place, and he shall not be. So in a little while, the wicked will cease to exist. Because very soon the Most High is going to make it happen. He's right around the corner. He's coming soon. And he says, but the meek shall inherit the earth and shall delight himself in the abundance of peace. So who are the meek? The meek or the nation of Israel. They're the one that's going to inherit the earth, not those other nations. For a lot of you Christian out there, I'm talking about you Christian, so-called Christian Edomite, you Christian Arab, any of you heathen nation who try to draft yourself into this, you're not the meek. You're not going to be the one that's going to inherit the earth. We are. Them so-called Jewish people in the land of Israel, they're not the meek. They're not the one that's going to inherit the earth. The so-called Negro, Native Indian, and Lion tribe, they're the descendant of Jacob. They're the one that's going to inherit the earth. They're the meek. Because if you look at the situation, you could tell who the meek is. Because them Jewish people, they're filthy rich. Meanwhile, we're suffering at the end of the so-called white man. We're being persecuted every day. That's how you know who the meeks are. Who the meeks are in this earth. And he says right here in verse 12, the wicked plotted against the just and gnashed upon him with his teeth. The wicked plotted against the just and gnashed upon him with his teeth. The Lord shall laugh at him, for he see that his day is coming. The Most High is going to have the last laugh. Because the wicked, he plotted against the just and gnashed his teeth. But the Most High going to have is the last laugh. Why? Because Esau had been for many centuries trying to find a way to destroy the nation of Israel. But for some reason, he just can't seem to put us down. He poisoned the food that we eat. He poisoned the water that we drink. He does everything he can. He tried to set he's trying to go up into the orbital space. He tried to go in beyond. He tried to get to the depth of the sea, but he just couldn't do it. So he's pissed off, and the Most High is laughing at his ass because he knows because the Most High knows that this day is coming. The Most High sees day is coming. The Most High is laughing at you eating right now, you so-called white people, because you think that your rulership will continue on forever. That's a joke to the Most High, because when you're watching the news, you keep hearing that in 20 this and 20 that, in 22,000 this and 22,000 that. This is gonna happen. So this is gonna happen. That's gonna happen. This is why I have to prepare for the future. 2027, 2029. All them number that Esau's putting out of their ass talk about this was gonna happen in the near future. And hell you have Esau making videos nowadays talk about how they went to time travel, going out there and see the future, and they see that America has changed. Like there's a little spaceship, orbital space. People flying around in spaceship, things like that. And he said that this is America. Esau lying out of his ass. You just do not buy. You chicks out there that's watching that video called Time Travel, do not buy into the stuff. That's just Esau lying out of his ass. Because you think the Most High is going to allow this place to continue doing this place is going right now. They might not even be here 10 years. Because they might not even be here next year. The Most High could come back tomorrow. You jicks out there, don't put that idea in your mind thinking that this place will continue forever, because it will not. And he says right here, the wicked have drawn out the sword and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and the needy, and to slay such as be of upright and conversation. Their sword shall enter into their own heart, and their bow shall be broken. So whatever Esau's plotting, whatever the plan he has to try to destroy the Most High's people, well, guess what? They're setting up their own trap to fall right into it. There's nothing Esau can do to harm the nation of Israel. Nothing can do to harm the elect. The Most High will not allow the so-called white man to put his hand on the so-called Negro, the Native Indian, the land tribe, unless he allow it. The Most High have his shield around the border that's in the truth. So any wicked divide that Esau may bring out to try to destroy us is not going to work. And whatever the plot that Esau is planning, the Most High is going to turn that plot against him. He's going to fall into his own trap, to his own destruction. And I'm going to bring out, and he says right here, verse 20. But I'm going to start out. Actually, I'm going to bring out precept in Job chapter 20, verse 23. And he says right here, Job 20 and 23. When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast a fury upon his wrath upon him, and shall rain upon him while he's eating. Now, Esau right now, he's in the process of eating. His belly have not been full yet. He's just in the process of eating. So right now, you guys' philosophy, his idea, the thing he's pushing out to the world right now is democracy. And then he's in the process of trying to control the whole world right now. He has his whole military troop all around the Middle East. His men go to conquer the whole entire Middle East. That stone, that Georgia God stone, that say 500. That say the world must be maintained under 500 million, or it has to be like 500 million. That Georgia God stone that Esau put out there, the so-called white man saying that the population has to be 500 million instead of 1 billion. Well, guess what? Esau think that is going to make it. He's going to drop the population down to 500 million. But the Most High is not gonna allow him, he's not gonna allow him to fulfill that which. He's not going to fulfill it. He's not going to fulfill it. Of course, two part of man is gonna be cut off and down this side, but the world will continue to multiply and populate itself. The only difference is the wicked is gonna be cut off of this world. Because you Edomite, you all set up in gear, your oil body chip, the mark of the beast 666. The so-called is planning. That's why he's eating right now. He's making that he's planning to set the world to taking that chip, to control the world to that oil body chip. So right now he's eating right now. He's eating, but it's not full yet. Because he think that his plans are coming to intuition. But the moment he's about to fill his belly, the moment he's about to take that last meal to fill his belly, the Most High is gonna slap that out of his hand. And then he's gonna rain upon him while he's eating. Meanwhile, while they think that the plan has finally come, intuition, while they think that the goal has finally been set up, that's when the Most High is gonna rain upon him. And why is gonna rain upon him? That nuclear missile. They're gonna be sent by Russia, China, Iran, and all the other nations. That's gonna turn their sword against the United States of America. Because the moment the so-called man think that he's about to fill his belly, that's when the destruction is gonna come swiftly. He said in Psalm chapter 37, Psalm chapter 37. Oh, okay, Psalm chapter 37, verse 20. But the wicked shall perish, and the enemy of the Lord shall be at the fat lamb. But the wicked shall perish. So the wicked is going to be perished. The wicked is going to be perished. There ain't gonna be no hope for the so-called white man on this earth. The Most High is going to use his kinsmen to destroy one another. He's going to use his kinsmen, Russia, and the other allied nation to destroy the Edomite here in America. But in turn, they're going to destroy one another. America is going to be the first one to be taken out, and then the rest of you Edomite that's living outside the United States. That's in Russia, Georgia, Germany, Australia. The Most High is gonna come and do with you personally, and all of you gonna be caught up and put into slavery. Yeah, right now you so-called white people, you're in the process of filling up your belly. The Wolf trial, you out there, you're in the process of filling up your belly right now. But the moment you think that your plan is going to work, that your plan is going to come into fruition, that's when the day when the Most High He sent His Son Yahweh to come back to destroy this place. So with that, I'm going to say all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, double honor to the elders of GMS, and to you, brother, that's doing the work in faith and in truth. Keep up the hope, keep up the courage, brother. We are almost home. Shalom.